how are you unaware of a practice which has now been banned in other jurisdictions and allowed to be employed in your system?
The first occasion we became aware of it was on Channel 7 on Sunday night.
My question is to the Minister for Corrective Services. I refer to your comments on the Four Corners piece last night, locking up kids, in which you admitted, and I quote, "No, I am not aware of what folding up is, and no, I am not aware of what a figure 4 because I'm the Minister and I ask, why have you, as Minister, chosen to remain ignorant of a practice which is known to cause dangers of suffocation and death?"
The Minister for Corrective Services.
I just draw your attention to either the Young Offenders Act or the Public Sector Management Act that doesn't allow me to be involved directly in the administration of any agency.
You're not administering it, but you can be aware of it.
It's just... Now, given that the procedure that you're talking about has been used...
Sorry, the question has been asked, the Minister's responding, and there will be the opportunity for a supplementary if I don't get continual interjections from several members of the opposition. Minister?
Given that the procedure that you referred to has been used in the Corrective Services function for many years, including in the entire time that the Liberal and National Party were in government, I would have thought that there was plenty of opportunity for you to have done something about that. Just remind you, the Shadow Minister for Corrective Services was in the Cabinet that moved 70 young offenders to Hakea Prison. 70. There are at the moment there's less than 10 people at Unit 18. Unit 18 is the only facility available in Western Australia that could take young offenders other than Banksy Hill. There is no other location in the state that is available to take those young offenders. And that's how come we made the decision to move those young offenders. We did not move them to Hakea, we moved them to a separate unit that has no contact with prisoners in the adult estate.
Supplementary.
Thank you very much. Minister, how are you unaware of a practice which has now been banned in other jurisdictions and allowed to be employed in your system?
Because,
Minister.
as I explained to you, the procedures that... no one had ever asked me to review that matter. Not a single advocate group has ever raised that issue with me. Not once. Not a single occasion. The procedures that are used by the agency are used by the agency. They are not new. I was never asked, nor did I ever give approval for that procedure to be used. It was already permitted to be used by the agency. As I say, not a single advocate has ever asked me, even today, no advocate has ever asked me to take action. So that's why I'm pleased that the Premier has taken this action and asked that this procedure cease to be, because the first occasion we became aware of it was on Channel 7 on Sunday night. And if anybody had raised it with me, I would have taken action. But as I say, no one ever asked me my approval, nor did I ever give my approval for the procedure to be used, because it was already authorised from many, many years ago when the Liberal and National Party were in government. Now let me make it clear to the Leader of the Opposition who's interjecting. You were a minister in the government that allowed it to occur. You know, I don't understand why it is. That's right. The difference is that we're taking action and you never did.